Welcome to another version of the John Oppenheim yoga class or practice or whatever you want to call it. I have number 17 on here. I think I said the other day, I don't know what number 17 or not, but I had to start keeping track at some point. Didn't know how long this was going to go on. So on we go. Um, on this practice, I want to talk about, there's a Sanskrit word. Sanskrit is an ancient Indian language. It has nothing to do with religion. But the word is santosha, and it means contentment, basically. At least that's the translation I've heard the most. And the idea is to be content with where you are and what you're doing, and kind of leads to things like not being judgmental about yourself. And so I'm going to try and stress that today. We're going to be doing the eagle arm, one that sometimes is a little difficult for people. And if you can't do the thing, you say that's okay. That's what contentment is. And if you can take that over into your life and realize that there's a lot of things you don't have control over, but the things you do, if you're doing the best you can, then be content with it. So let's start as usual, sitting straight up in a chair, our shoulders over our hips, and our knees over our ankles and legs hip width apart. And I should note that I don't have my uniform shirt on today. I decided, I got to look different sometimes. So I just wearing what I've been wearing all day today. I don't need any special equipment for these classes other than a chair to sit in. You can do it barefoot, you can do it with shoes on. I suppose you can do it with boots on. It doesn't really make any difference. But the idea, again, we're going to be content with it where we are. So, starting with, as always, our breathing, because that's how we get ourselves into the practice. Just relaxing and letting your shoulders drop away from your ears, starting to relax, as I said, and just let go of the outside world, maybe closing your eyes or at least softening your gaze and thinking about that balloon in your belly that we're going to blow up. Add air to, not explode. And just taking a nice deep inhale and exhale, not worrying about that yet, but just as you exhale, just expelling all bad thoughts and things that are going on that maybe are bothering you. Some days, some things bother you more than others. And hopefully by doing this practice, you're not feeling too chipper today. Maybe at the end of it, you will be. Hopefully. I know I will be. So let's start that deep belly breathing now. Just inhale, filling your belly with air, sending it up into your abdomen and then your lungs. Maybe even seeing it go out the top of your head. And as you exhale, just let your lungs collapse, abdomen and then your belly and towards your spine. And starting that next breath and focusing more on your breath. Inhaling up, working yourself up to a deeper inhale and exhale. Maybe this time, not only closing your mouth, but putting the tip of your tongue on the roof of your mouth for that warrior breath that I talked about. As you inhale, kind of feel that constriction, and then as you exhale, you sound like Darth Vader. Some people call it ocean roar if you don't like Star Wars references. But just nice deep breaths. Take about 3 more, and then we'll start our movement. And remember, if you didn't get up to a 6-second inhale, maybe you only got to 4, 3, you're content with that. That's fine. One of the things that yoga's really helped me with is trying to get rid of judgmental thoughts. I keep trying, getting better. One more. And just opening your eyes with a soft gaze, as always, lifting your arms up overhead and exhaling down, inhaling up, exhale down. Let's do 2 more of these. Just getting that movement started. And bring your hands together to heart center and to your knees. I'm going to shake things up a little today. Not start off with the shoulders and neck. I'm going to do a little hip opening thing. So bring your right leg up, grabbing your right knee on, I guess in the middle, or actually, yeah, on the inside, like that. So I guess I'm kind of in the middle. Sitting up nice and straight, and as you take a big inhale, as you exhale, rotate out, and as you inhale, come on in. So we're using our hip muscles, and we're just rotating, getting just a little hip opening here. And just start in the other direction, so in and then out. And that's enough. And then just come up with the other leg and going out. Now this hip is a little more open, so it's a lot easier for me. And coming back the other way. It's a little tight on the other side. So, kind of glad we're doing these. Been doing a lot of walking, which kind of affects your hips sometimes. And ending. So now we'll do our neck and shoulder exercises. So on the inhale, look up. And as you exhale, bring your chin down to your chest. And one more inhale up. And exhale down. And on the next inhale, bring your chin up to the right. And exhale down, up to the left. Exhale down. And on the next one, again, if your neck is okay, we'll come all the way up and exhale back down again. Inhale up and exhale down. Just doing a few of these, nice and easy, just getting a nice stretch in your neck. You do enough of these, and you get your neck hurts a lot. They're really good. And coming back, just going in the other direction. Inhale up and exhale down. Now, if you're not doing it exactly the way that I'm describing it, and you're exhaling up or back, inhaling up, it's okay. Contentment. And one more. And sit up nice and tall and do a couple of shoulder rolls or a few. I mention this a lot, but we carry a lot of tension in our neck, shoulders, and hips. And so that's why we always work on those, because yoga is a great stress reliever. Believe me, especially these days. I mean, just get up in the morning. If you watch the news for longer than 10 minutes, you're really tight. And you gotta relax. One more like that. All right. Let's do just a couple of cats and cows. So sitting up in front of your chair, and on an inhale, bring your chin up. And as you exhale, come back. We're just going to do 3 of these. Inhale up and exhale, rounding it back. 1 more. And back. So today we're going to do eagle arms as promised. So you want to bring your legs out a little wider than your hips, pointing your toes out. Bring your hands to heart center and inhale up. And exhale back with your right hand over your left. Inhale up. Exhale back. And this time, inhale up. And we're just going to hold it for a second. And then as you exhale back, again, bring your right arm over your left, grabbing your shoulders, giving yourself a big hug, like that. Just, maybe even massage your shoulders a little bit, your upper arms. Just kind of relaxing. So the next thing we're going to do, and again, we've done these before, this eagle arms is the first time for you. There's a couple of different things you can do. Number 1 is you can just stay like this, maybe bring your arms up a little. First option is to just bring your arms out like that. Or if you want, moving your elbow in, you can cross your left or your right over your left. Bring your hands together. Now, if you're down here, that's okay, contentment. Or if you get your arms all the way around on the inhale, just bring your arms up. And as you exhale, come back and put your hands at eye level, maybe bringing your arms away from your shoulders. Pointing them out. Just take a nice, deep breath. 73. Now we'll just hold this for 1 more. Big inhale, and as you exhale, come out, shake your hands out. Come around to the other side. And toes pointed out, arms out. And this time you bring your left arm over your right, just like that. Inhale out. Exhale back. Inhale out, just holding it. 1, 2, 3. And as you exhale, bring your arms right up to your shoulders. And again, if you want, you can just massage your shoulders and your upper arms and just get some of that tension out of there. And again, the next thing we're going to do is you can either bring your arms up like that or out like this, or again, just crossing your arms like this. It's called eagle arms. I guess eagles sit like this. I don't know. Somebody called it that. Anyway, and a big inhale, just bring your arms up. And as you exhale, bring your hands to right in front of your eyes. See if you can pull your arms away from your shoulders just a little bit. Just get that nice deep stretch. And of course, breathing nice and deeply. And just hold for 2 more breaths. Take a big inhale, and as you exhale, come around. And we're just going to stay on this side. We're going to do just a little bit of core work. We've done this before. I do 2 different kinds of core, but today we're just going to do nice, easy ones. So I'm going to sit up straight. So there's first option is as you inhale, come back. But remember, see, my back is straight. I've got my core in towards my belly. As I exhale, and as I inhale, I just come back up. Now, if I want, and the next time I do that, I can just come back like this and stay like this. And as I inhale, I lift my right leg up and lower it. I count you. Move the chair back a little bit. And then inhale the left and back. But remember, I'm still back here. So I'm pulling on that core. And then the third one is to just come back like this, bring your arms out and send your legs straight out and come back, keeping your back straight, not rounding it. And just sit like this for about 30 minutes. Nice deep breaths. So I'll stay like this, but you could be doing the other ones. Just lied and stay like that. But whatever one suits you, just about 2 more breaths. And on the next inhale, just come on up. Core work is extremely important for your back. So that's why I stress it a lot. It's what holds your back up. And it's one of the things that years and years ago, I used to do sit-ups. I went to a chiropractor. He said, your bad back is because you don't have good core. And so for like 25 years, I did sit-ups, and then I started yoga and learned really how to do this. So I have a pretty strong core. Oh, moving into our standing positions. Most lessons I do, practices, I just do a sun salutations. I think I've made enough comment. I really believe in them. So inhale, just feet bend apart. As you exhale, bend at the waist, bend those knees. Inhale, halfway up for monkey. Exhale, down. Inhale, bring those arms out to the side, using your legs to pull yourself up. Bring your hands together, little back bend, come back up, hands to heart center, and we'll do 2 more. Inhale up, exhale down, inhale halfway, exhale back, arms out to the side, coming all the way up, back bend, hands to heart center, mountain pose, and just 1 more. Inhale up, exhale down, halfway, back down, arms out to the side, all the way up. Little back bend, hands to heart center. And just kind of shake it out. We'll just take a couple of breaths here before we start our warrior poses. And the thing about these practices are about a half hour, and that's really pretty good if you do them regularly. If you're old like me, that's all you really need. I've been doing yoga a long time, so I also do a mat yoga, which is a little bit longer and just a bit tougher. It's the ones I do. But I'd be content to just do this. So on an inhale, we're going to put our hands on our hips. We're going to come to that warrior 1 position. So that right leg is out front, that back leg is offset, pointing to 10 o'clock. And on an inhale, bend that front knee, bringing those arms up for warrior 1, dropping those shoulders away from your ears. That knee is directly over your ankle. If your stance is too close, it might be a little tough. And sometimes if you get a real long stance, you get more action as you're pushing your hips down. Up to you. Doesn't make any difference. In the long run, it's just that sometimes a wider stance gets you more work on your hips. And of course, that knee is directly over your ankle and it's not coming in, but it's going out towards your pinky toe. 2 more breaths. And on the next inhale, send that left arm to the back. Yep. Right arm to the front. Looking out over your right hand. If you've been doing these with me for a while, say number 17 or so, should be into this pretty much, and those arms are straight. And of course, we always shrug our shoulders, looking out over that right hand. And on the next inhale, flip that right hand over, and as you exhale, come back for reverse warrior, sending that right arm up towards the ceiling, sending that left arm down along your leg or around your back. Looking up at that right hand. Repetition. And again, if this is too tough and you just sit there like that, that's okay. Be content with where you are. Your arms get tired, no big deal. And on the next exhale, come back to warrior 2. And again, when you're like this, as I was saying, you can always put your arms like that if they're getting real tight, starting to hurt. No reward for pain. And on an inhale, straighten that front leg, bring that back leg up. And as you inhale, lean forward, bringing that right hand down on your right leg, sending that left arm up towards the ceiling for extended pyramid. Nice deep breath. Looking up at that left thumb if you can, or you look down at the floor. Nice. Couple more. And on the next inhale, come back up. And step to the front. We're going to do the other side. So bring your hands to your hips. That left foot's in front, right foot to the back. Pointed to 2 o'clock. I keep moving back and forth because I'm looking at the camera, trying to do it so you can see my feet. And I'm lengthening my steps. And on the inhale, bringing those arms up, dropping the shoulders away for warrior 1. That right knee is pointed towards my pinky toe. My hips are pointed straight, which is why we do it this way. So when we go to warrior 2, then your hips are pointed to the side, which is why we shift the feet that way. And it uses a different set of muscles and some of the same muscles, but you're using them in a different way. And big inhale, and an exhale, move that right arm to the back. Pivot those feet so that your back foot is at a 90-degree angle for 3 o'clock. And again, we're keeping those arms up, shrugging the shoulders, looking out over that left hand. A lot of stuff to remember, but if you do it enough, pretty soon you have muscle memory. You don't even need to think about it. And as again, always content with where we are. And big inhale, flipping that left hand over as you exhale, come back for reverse warrior. Nice deep breath. Again, you can wrap, send it, whatever's comfortable. And big inhale, and as you exhale, come back to warrior 2. Inhale, straighten that front leg, bring that other leg up a little bit. lean to the left, bringing that left hand down on your left leg, sending it right on up towards the ceiling. And again, you can look up at it, or you can look down at the floor. Heels are lined up. And you're breathing nice and deeply, and you're content. Santosha. I love it. And on the next inhale, come on up, step to the front, and it's time for balance. So let's do tree today, or this practice. If today is the day, made absolutely no sense. All right, so bring your right foot in front, bring your hands to heart center, rock back on that right foot and come up on the toes of that back foot, turning your left knee out. And so your left heel is resting on your left ankle. And again, Santosha, I can be perfectly content here because this is a balance. If you close your eyes, you can feel it. But, and of course, I've got my chair right here. So if a little shaky, not too sure, I can then bring my foot up to my calf, again, keeping that knee out. And then I can let go. Or maybe I'm advanced enough and been doing this long enough, because that's all it is practice, as I follow it. And just bring my arms up for tree, shake those leaves. Sometimes people can even sway in the wind. Yeah, some people even like to bring their arms up overhead, like you see in those Indian pictures. But you're breathing. So wherever you are, holding on to the chair, whenever, we're just standing there, focused. It's a little circle on my rug I'm looking at. Using my core to hold myself up. And come on down. Shake out that standing leg. We'll go to the other side. That left foot's in front. Rock back on it. And come up on the toes on my other foot. The heel resting on my ankle. Picking that non-moving spot. You know, I have my chair there. If I fall out, I go just laugh. Contentment, right? And you can bring that foot up to your calf. Some people actually like to bring theirs up to their thigh, but when I got jeans on, it's just a little tough to try and do that. And besides, this class is for us old folk. Well, not just for us. I hope we got young people too. And bring your arms up. It's quite frankly, half an hour if you're at work, especially if you're working from home, take a little break and do John's class. Clear your head. Like I say, you can be anywhere you want. Nice deep breath. And come on down. Shake out that standing leg. And we're just going to go right into our Shavasana today. Nice, quiet, contented Shavasana. Sit back. I invite you to close your eyes and soften your gaze. As always, letting the practice go, letting everything go, and starting to relax your body. Your breathing is back to normal. Even that progressive relaxation of the body, starting with the feet, into the ankles, the your shins and your thighs in the front, your calves and your hamstrings relaxing, and your hips relax, your stomach, your chest, just let them relax, your back melting into the back of the chair, your shoulders fall away from your ears, your jaw drop away from your mouth. Face is smooth and relaxed. Forehead relaxed. Scalp is relaxed. And always our brain, our contented brain, is so content that we don't really think there's anything but right here and now. We can picture ourselves somewhere that contentment is translating into peace, quiet, warmth. A picture of a beach, mountains, anywhere that you can see trees, maybe a bench to sit in, listen to nature, and just let your mind relax along with your body. Take these last few minutes to just let it go. Remember those thoughts, if they come along, they're kind of like little clouds drifting across that blue sky. But they're gone quickly, and we're back to that nice, deep blue sky. And now taking a nice deep breath reconnecting with the world outside, starting that movement, wiggling fingers and toes, making little circles with your wrists in each direction, and turning your head to one side and then the other. And finally, bring your hands to heart center to end our practice in gratitude. Gratitude to ourselves and maybe learning something new about contentment, being happy with where you are, happy with the effort that you put into these practices. As always, we're grateful to those around us, those who share our practice that we don't even see as we're doing these. And today, I'm not going to talk about what I'm grateful for, but maybe you can take just a few seconds and think of something that you're grateful for in these trying times. And more gratitude you can express, the better you feel. So just go ahead and take that. Now, as we end our practice, we always end it until next time. Namaste.